see this. You can see this. And the audio is working. Everything's good. We have our first playoff match for Rocket League for the ECAC team, and it is already starting off with a banger. Pass, actually big bump there from RIT on to Hydra. That's going to give Darian a breakaway. He's going to score the opening goal of this series. USM 1, RIT. It's not RIT white, it is RIT gray. Hang on, let me fix that. There we go. Shot here from Hydra. He takes it into the corner for Darian. Darian's up off the ceiling, looking to continue this, can't get another touch onto it. Lucas with a touch off the sidewall, getting bumped. Still in rotation. Back to Hydra. Over the bar. Into the corner for Darian. He's going to take it around the corner, looking for a clear, can't get it. That's dangerous. Both Hydras are there to save it, both Lucas and Hydra. Musty for Hydra off the back wall and of the offensive zone. And my game crashed. Nope, I'm back. Here we are. We've returned and nothing has happened. Still 1-0. Hydra off the sidewall. He's got an open net. Looking to get a fake. Looking to get a shot for Hydra for Lucas. And that's going to be USM's second goal. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. And what a play there from USM. Perfect 50, leaves it right in the best location there for Lucas to clean up. 2-0 early on. RIT off the ceiling. The Hydra off the back wall. Can't get the shot. Darian's there to slot it in the bottom right corner. And that's going to be 3-0 USM. Looking for a wonderful start here so far. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this first game. Bad kickoff for USM. RIT is going to get themselves on the scoreboard. It's going to be 3-1. Unfortunate. But I mean, what you going to do? 3-1. Not too worried about 3-1. Touch into the corner for Darian. Off the back wall, but Hydra looking to keep it. Taken away into the corner by RIT. Looking to get a second touch, can't get it. Bump off the back wall, blocked, and RIT has goal number 2. They've come back right. They've came right back at it. Very quick responses from them after the 3-0 down. They're not going to go down without a fight, but just the way we like it here. Shot wide from Hydra, still in the corner. 15, taken, shot mid to Hydra. To Lucas, who's got his second goal this series. USM responding very promptly to RIT's 2 goals with a goal of their own. They're going to make it 4-2. With about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in just this first game. Kick off in the USM corner. Off the ceiling for Darian. Lucas can't get a second touch. Hydra bump off the back wall. Darian cuts it off in the midfield. Still with a shot off the bar. Nice clear there for Darian. He's going to pick up the mid boost. He can keep going. Looking for a pass in the corner. Tries to get by one. Can't get by the second. Here's a shot for Lucas. Plays it mid. Unfortunately, no one's there. Big whiff here from Darian. Could be a fake. Taken into the RIT zone. Cleared. USM on the back wall. Lucas looking for a clear. Can't get it. Cleared out to Darian. Blocked. Shot blocked by RIT themselves. Very unfortunate. That could have been 4-3 for them. Darian looking to mitigate any clear here. Lucas, huge bang off the sidewall. The Hydra looking for a tap. Can't get the second touch. Is bumped off the scene. Nice little flick there from RIT. Gets around 2 of them, but Lucas is there to clear. What a bag. Looking to get up. Shot on target. Still pass on target. In front of the net. Saved by RIT. Shot from Darian. RIT's gonna get a good clear. USM sending it into the corner. Hydra's up and at him. Up and at him again. Looking for a bump. Can't find it. It's gonna be a 2v2. Shot by RIT played well wide into the corner. Darian's gonna take care of that. Bumped out for Lucas. Looking to take his time with it. Someone got a reset. Off the sidewall from Darian. Shot from RIT played wide off the left post. And a high clear here from Hydra. Not very far. Darian, no boost. Shot on the ground there for Lucas. Takes it with ease. Looking for a flip reset. He's able to get the flip reset. Gets into the corner. Shot by Darian. Saved by RIT. USM doing a great job at just keeping possession, keeping it where they like it, and only where they like it, keeping it out of hand of the RIT, out of danger. Shot by Hydra. Oh my word, what a play. Holy cow. Darian up to Hydra off the sidewall. Hydra gets a double touch off the back wall. Back to Lucas, who's already pre-jumped in for the third touch, and in. Makes it 5-2 with 12 seconds left. That'll seal the deal. That's game 1 here for USM. We've got much more Rocket League to play. Let's see how the rest of these games go on. Ball touches the ground. USM going to take this first game 5-2, but we have at least 3 more games to play. So we'll be back. Actually, I'm not gonna go away. Just yet. Just need to that. Yeah, let's go, Nathan. Yeah, I'm seeing you. What a clip is right. I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely ready for game 2. If it's gonna be exciting if it's gonna be exciting as this first game, I'm ready. All here for it. Pick off to the side. RT gets a demo. They're going to take possession over here. Off the sidewall. Gets 1 touch. Pass blocked by Lucas. Sent into the offensive zone by Darian. Not much boost. Picks up the full pad. He does get a pass out mid, but very high off the ceiling. Can't work with it much. There from Hydra. Soft clear in the RIT zone. They're gonna put it up the wall. Lucas making a menace of himself, as he always does. Hydra with the clear into the corner. That's gonna be shot. Saved by RIT. Shot from Lucas. Nice little bottom corner. Saved. Shot by RIT off the crossbar. Dang, leaving that for Hydra. Hydra doesn't have much boost. 15 in the corner. Looking to stay on it. Clear here from RIT. Lucas looking to put it in the own corner. He does to Darian. And that stays in the corner. Lucas trying to keep it in possession. Exactly what he does. Looking for a flick. Still in the USM corner. Got to get rid of it. 50 up the wall for RIT. Doesn't have much control over it. Saved by Hydra. Nice shot there from RIT. Pinch off the sidewall. Lucas gets a touch. He's going to have it off the backboard. Can't get the touch on net. He's blocked by RIT. Hydra off the corner to Darian, who nearly puts it upper 90. Yeah, no, you want to hop in the VC, Nathan? I believe yes. This is the only series happening today. If we win, then we move on, and there's another series next Thursday. There's also another series on Wednesday for the other league, NECC, that we were in. So even if we do lose tonight, there is plenty more Rocket League to be played. Shot by RIT, completely missed off the backside corner. We're gonna see Hydra. In the corner, it's the USM Discord. You should be in there. RIT up the sidewall. Hydra looks to pre-jump it. Keeps it in possession. Lucas, nice clear on the ground. Darian looking to intercept it. Second touch off the sidewall. Darian drops it down, leaves it for Lucas. And Lucas is going to get the opening goal of this series. USM getting on the board first to 1-0. About 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in this game. We're going to see very quick response here from RIT. Straight off kickoff. Unfortunate there for USM that RIT's goal got to come that way. But this makes it even more interesting. In a way, I guess. Again, bad kickoff there for USM. Lucas able to take control over it this time. Flick can't get over RIT. Gonna send it mid. Hydra is there. Back to RIT. Shot off the crossbar. Darian, nice touch to get it away from the rest of RIT. Leaves it for Hydra. Gonna push it into the corner. Now off the back wall. Gonna be left for Darian in the corner. Nice touch there by Hydra. Lucas, shot off the crossbar. That seems to be the story of this game for RIT. A lot of their shots just off the bar, near misses. Very fortunate there for USM on each of those occasions. Hydra off the sidewall, looking to get a big touch, can't get it. But Darian's gonna make up for it, sending it far in the corner. Looking for a demo, finds it. Hydra gonna be left with a shot. The RIT's there though, saved in the corner. Now RIT got the counterattack. Gonna be blocked by Lucas. Darian trying to get a shot on top, can't get it. Now just Lucas left back. Hydra there, cuts it off. Necessary cut. It's gonna be back to RIT, but Lucas is able to take it off their hands, push it back into the RIT zone. Awkward there for RIT. Lucas is gonna push it into the corner. Picks up a full pad, looking for a pass back to Hydra. RIT's gonna cut it off and still stay in the USM zone. Gonna have a big clear there from Darian, getting it out of harm's way. Pre-jump there from Hydra didn't go well. This red. Nice 50 there from Lucas, if only he had some boost. Shot here by Darian, off the sidewall, brings it far out. A weak shot there from Luke. He had a tough shot there that could have done it. Up high, Darian's there. Pass out to Hydra, can he get it over RIT? He can, but the shot's wide. Still up in the air. And USM's gonna ground it. And here we go into overtime. First overtime of this game series. Hydra, RIT off the sidewall. RIT looking for a bump. They don't find it. Darian looking for a clear. He's gonna get it. Doesn't get the second touch. Looking for it. Gonna stay in the USM zone. Off the wall. Gonna be cleared cross field. Shot attempt. Darian gets a nice clear. Gonna wait, see what RIT does with it. And they're gonna clear it back themselves. Hydra looking for a second touch, gets it, able to keep it out of harm's way. And Lucas gets a nice touch there. Too bad no one's there for USM in the middle. Darian up high, blocks for USM. USM a little bit boost starved here. And that is gonna do it. that'll be the factor of this game. RIT is going to take this one 2-1, so they're going to even up this series. Very unfortunate loss there for USM. They had it. I had that one. They could have done it. Hello, hello. Let me see if I can get you in on the audio. All right, give that a shot. Give that one more shot. Should be all set now. Yeah, you're good.
Giving it another shot.
All right.
Okay.
And now we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Hopefully that doesn't tank the stream.
Awesome. Close game there.
Yeah, very, very close game too. Unfortunate loss, but they've got the pieces. They just need to put it together.
Yeah, they looked good for them most of that game. I think going into game 3, I'm pretty confident in them.
I'd be too. See Hyder off the sidewall looking for a touch. Gets it over one. Right off the crossbar and right away USM finds the answer. What a way to answer after game 3. After game 2. Scoring 6 seconds into this game 3.
That is how you answer. Get the momentum back in your favor.
RIT off the sidewall. Lucas is going to take it off him in the RIT zone. Darian looking for an interception. Finds a demo. Going to be left off for Hydra. Pass to no one from RIT. Darian's going to take it off of him. Still on it. Hydra, no boost. Takes a nice little back bicycle flick. Shot placed wide. Yeah, Darian all alone, but doing everything he can. Now he's all alone on the ball, trying to get a shot. Can't get it much off the back wall. Lucas is trying to cause chaos. Another shot here for Hydra. Takes an awkward bounce off the corner, but Darian's there to read it. And
nice. What a job there from Lucas, keeping that ball in his last man, letting Hydra get back and follow it up.
Exactly.
Here, it looks like a completely different game from last game.
Completely, it looks exactly like game 1.
See if RIT has anything to say about it, or if we'll just keep the pressure on.
Hydra in the corner to Darian, gonna play it off the corner, could have a shot. And Lucas is gonna get his name on the scoreboard. Getting his name on the score sheet, gonna make it 3-0, looking exactly like game 1 now. USM on a roll, that's game 3.
I want to see them keep their foot on the gas pedal though.
Definitely.
Because you're up 3-0, there's still lots of time left.
100%. You saw that a little bit in game 1, how it was that they had that same 3-0 lead, but then RIT very quickly made it 3-2. The USM lucky enough to come out of that game 5-2. But like you said, it would be nice if they were able to keep their foot on the gas on both the offense and the defense.
Yeah, the clock is on their side right now, so each touch that they keep the ball in the opposing half, they're just draining precious time off.
RT gets a little demo there, but Lucas is going to nicely use his time to just keep it in possession. Darian keeping it slow, gets the reset. Nice 50. Keeps it in the RIT zone. Up high for Lucas. I'm just going to sit and wait on this. Let RIT knock it about themselves. Nice little touch there, keeps it out of the net. And Darian's going to follow in the corner. Doesn't get the second touch, but still 2 back here for USM. Still slowly in the corner. Hydra, no boosts. Still able to get by one. On the midfield line, Luke is up high. Got half a tank left. Can't get the second touch. Yeah, unfortunately. Darian being a menace, you saw him bump absolutely no boost in the tank. Here's another shot blocked by RIT. Could have been nice there from Hydra getting his second goal this game.
Yeah, and it seems like the momentum's starting to swing a little bit back neutral. RIT's had a few pushes on the offense, but honestly, nothing too threatening that USM's not able to handle.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely seems like both teams able to keep equal pressure on both sides of the ball. But I sitting 3-0 ahead in this game with about a minute 30 left to go now. I'm liking our chances.
Yeah, USM's exactly in the position they want to be unless they. Okay, he dealt with that one.
Yeah. Lucas getting pretty aggressively bumped. Nice little love taps there from RIT. Darian's gonna clear this out wide. Way out to Lucas, looking for Hydra cross field. And a near miss there from RIT. Let's Hydra still get that touch. And we are now down to a minute remaining. And RIT still has got to come back from at least 3 goals to push it into overtime. Lucas is trying to prevent that. Sending it off the back wall, sends it down the corner. Can't quite get the read there. What a bump there from RIT. Luckily Hydra's didn't commit too far for that. But it's still gonna...
It does turn to a goal,
yeah.
But it might be too little too late. I mean, there's still time left, but if they can just win the kickoff and keep the ball in RIT's half the way they have been for most of this game, yeah, they're still in a really good spot.
100%. Let's see how this kickoff goes. And it goes in favor of RIT for now, but Lucas is up, gets a massive beat, and that's going to be USM's 4th goal. That should seal this game 3. Should put it to bed, and USM are going to have a 2-1 series lead. Just about 33 seconds here.
Ice in his veins.
And he's been doing this all season. I mean, there was the last game that we had. They played I think 5 total games. He might have had a combined 13, 14 goals from those 5 games alone. He was on fire.
Yeah, no, you can definitely depend on him to hit the net when it's open for him. Except for maybe right there, but there's not much you can do.
Yeah.
And they don't need another goal. They're just trying to play safe, let the clock
Yeah, play the clock, messing around for these last 2 seconds here.
Will they get the goal? No consolation prize there. And that's the series?
No. I guess a car change.
I was gonna say, I thought it was a best of 7.
I would say it definitely is a best of 7, but I mean, you can do the car change from the menu unless they don't know what their presets look like.
Right.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, they both switched to, they both switched to Fennec, I think.
Alright, we'll see if that does anything for him.
I don't think it will.
Sometimes it's good for the mental, but...
For the mental, maybe, but... Yeah. Keeping it in the RIT zone. Yeah.
If they can just do what they did last game, they're sitting pretty right now.
Very much so. Nice bump there from Lucas. Gonna keep it in the RIT zone for a little bit longer. Shot. Darian's there to get the save. Plays it very close off the crossbar. Leaves it just in the right spot for Lucas. That's a nice little 50 there from Darian, who's now looking for a demo. Who's still not able to find it. Shot here from RIT. Played a little bit wide of the post. That was nearly a great pass there from Hydra. But luckily blocked.
They're doing a good job of helping each other out on defense.
100%.
Not one defender has to do everything themselves, and they're doing a great job of, when the defender's in an awkward position, or just, you know, scraping by to get a touch away from danger. They're following it up with a clear. That's what you want to see on defense.
100%. We're gonna see Hydra here, looking to make some flash and move. Pinch off the sidewall. Darian potentially looking to follow it up. Nope, left to Hydra, who's sitting in the corner for boost. Now Darian's up 50, keeps it midfield, and was that Lucas? Oh, pass to Darian.
Oh, cherry pick.
What a cherry pick there. What a cherry pick pass there from Hydra. Just finds it laying right on the midfield, and Darian's just, you know, he's just down there for whatever reason, and I'm not gonna fault him. I mean, the goal's a goal.
Yep, sometimes you get ahead of the ball, and if you can turn it into a scoring position, I mean, good on them.
Hydra keeping us close to the ground. Where's the RIT off the counterattack in the corner? Darian's gonna make quick work of this. It's around one straight down to Hydra, right back to Darian, and now that's
Good teamwork again.
nice. Yeah, nice little passing play. Whether that shot, nice. Oh, nice tip by Darian. Just got enough of it from RIT. That's gonna keep this game close. What a bump there from Hydra. Off to Lucas, plays it off the sidewall. Darian's looking to read it. Oh, that might have been blocked from Darian, but it doesn't matter.
Calculated team play.
It does not matter. Lucas played a shot straight into Darian, but RIT didn't see Hydra coming off the side wing, and that's gonna be 2-0.
Darian robbing Lucas of an assist right there.
Absolutely, absolute highway robbery there. But I don't really think Lucas cares.
Nope. The goal is a goal. They're happy to be in this position for sure.
100%. Darian up high, no boost. That was a nice block there from Lucas. Whether the game's gonna give it to him or not, he definitely got a save there.
This could be a bit of an awkward spot for them. See if RIT has anything to do with this.
Yeah, USM getting pretty boost starved here. I mean, that's gonna help there. That demo there from Hydra. Pinch goes wide right, and now Darian's gonna be prime up for a nice clear.
Oh,
if only Hydra got the demo. Could have been 3-0.
They're still low on boost though.
Yeah, still very low on boost. RIT is going to keep it on the floor, though. It's going to benefit USM. And now Hydra, full tank of boost, is going to take it high. Still in the corner. Darian's now got a full tank. He can do whatever the hell he wants with it. Pops it over one. Shot played a little bit wide, but RIT's going to take it off the sidewall. Nice clear back out to Darian. Going to keep it in the midfield. Is anyone there for USM? Fortunately, no. But they're going to leave it up for Hydra.
Boost steal though.
Yeah, nice boost steal there. Lucas plays it back into the corner for Darian. Oh. Yeah, you're getting some good shots in there from USM. Nice pressure, I mean, like you were saying. So if they can keep pressuring, just like how they did in Game 3 and Game 1, that's how they're going to win these games.
Yeah, it's building. Yeah, you could kind of tell another goal was coming there. There was a lot of one challenges in a row, and RIT could not get out of their own half. They couldn't string together touches. They're just getting smothered right now.
Yeah. Kickoff goes straight to Darian. Gonna play a nice 50 there for Lucas. Gonna stay in the midfield. RIT trying to think of what to do with just 30 seconds left in this game. USM just kind of playing just keep away here, just keeping possession, maintaining possession of the ball as much as they really can for as long as they can.
Yeah, and as over as this game is, if you're USM, you still don't want to give any momentum to RIT going into the next game, being an elimination match.
Apply for Darian.
Put him on series point here.
100%. And that will indeed put the RIT on series point. All USM need to do is win one more, and they will be on to the next week against, yet again, RIT. Believe it or not.
Really?
RIT has 2 teams in this division.
Oh, okay. Is it like an A team, B team kind of thing?
I believe so. It's RIT Gray and RIT White. RIT Gray was in, I think, Group 2, and RIT White was in. We were in Group 1, so we never saw either of them.
Okay.
But RIT White is, I'd say, significantly better. They're undefeated on the season.
Wow. Okay, so is this an upper bracket match? Is it
This
double
it is a 12-team format. So the top 4 teams get a bye, and then the 5 through 12 are going to be playing typical quarterfinals to just get into the rest of the playoffs, which is also a quarterfinal setup, 8 teams. Pretty standard 12-team format.
So what's the seeding here between these 2 teams?
I believe it is 6 versus 9.
Okay.
I'm sure someone with access to the website can correct me there, but I'm fairly certain it is 6 versus 9. Booming clear here from Darian. Can he get to it first? He can't, but he gets a nice touch. Hyder's going to be able to play it. He gets a nice little miss there, but Lucas... Oh, wow. All right. RIT plays it off the crossbar yet again. And yeah, another bounce going in the favor of USM.
Yeah, that seems to be a theme, and we really don't want to give up the first goal here. Just like I was saying about the momentum, because up 3-1 is great, but it's not like the series is over, and you definitely want to be continuing to have the upper hand in these games.
100%. 50 here, keeps it in RIT zone. Luke is trying to get a shot on net, can't get it off the ceiling. Now we're going to see USM on the back pedal. RIT starting to counterattack, but Darian's going to counter that with a counterattack of his own. And now he's going to try and do what Darian does best. RIT's going to counterattack, plays it wide. And another shot wide there for RIT. Lucas.
A good demo.
Nice touch there. Yeah, nice demo there. Like you said, relieves any pressure.
And another one.
And we get it. Oh, Lucas turned away. Lucas turned away thinking that was going to get touched. I mean, you can't really blame him there, but it was an unfortunate miss there.
Yeah, it's hard to know, but you know, when in doubt, playing it safe isn't a bad option.
Lucas trying to redeem himself.
Pressure.
Yeah. Tried to redeem himself there off the sidewall. Nearly got a touch to it. Couldn't make a solo play.
Good job controlling this out of defense again. Can't get it past 2.
Darian is waiting. Trying to get it in the RIT zone. Pushes it in the corner for Lucas. Gets a nice 50. Then he went up. Hyder is up. Can he get the beat? No, he can't.
Darian's there though. Okay, to the back wall.
Ooh.
Close. That was almost the play.
Yeah. Hyder's taking his time with it. Seeing what RIT does with it, and makes a nice little decision there for a pinch. RIT plays it off the sidewall. Gets a big clear. Darian looking to play it in the corner. Exactly what he does. Nice little touch there from Lucas. RIT's going to slow down a little bit. Going to take it. Lucas, nice little clear there. Off the sidewall from RIT. Ooh. That was definitely a good chance. Unfortunately, our RIT got to it before we could.
And we're almost a minute left in the game, and no goals have been scored.
Nothing. Yeah, we could end this 1-0.
Yeah, it's looking like it might be on track for that, like, silver goal here. Whoever scores, you know, the way that it's going, it really could just be game. It would be cool to see an overtime, though.
It would be very cool to see an overtime here. RIT looking to play possession here. That doesn't go in their favor. It's going to be Lucas here for a clear off a sidewall. Hydra's gunning for this ball. Can't really get to it. But, oh, now it's in Darian's hands. It's dangerous! And Darian does what he does best. Comes in the clutchest moment of the playoffs so far. Puts USM on the board 1-0 with 34 seconds left.
We might have wanted to see an overtime, but Darian, he doesn't want overtime. He wants to get out of here.
Yeah, Darian just wants to get out of here, go to bed, I'm going to be honest.
See what the last 30 seconds has for us.
They clear out to Hydra. Trying to get it to Darian. Darian plays upper cheese. Oh my word. Can't get the second goal. Can't get what would have been the shutdown goal. And RIT trying to save their season here. USM aren't going to allow it. Still in the RIT zone. Big clear out to no one. It's gonna touch, and USM moves on. They're gonna take the series over RIT 4-1.
Great performance there. Way to bounce back after an overtime loss in game 2 and just put the series out of reach.
Yeah, USM did a great job after their only loss of this series in game 2. And let me say, like you said, overtime loss, it was still, even though they'd lost, very close matchup in that game too. There was never a point in this series where I thought USM were completely out of any of these games.
Yeah, no, even when they lost game 2, it still looked like they had the upper hand going into game 3, and they proved it.
All right. Well, that is going to be the end of stream for today. Like I was mentioned earlier, we have a match next week on Wednesday for Rocket League, and we also are going to have a match next Thursday against RIT, yet again, a different RIT team. If you want to see those, you can tune in on USMHuskies on Twitch. That'll be me. I'm Laser signing off with my partner Nathan, and have a great night.